see the clouds rolling in? Looks like the rain is going to delay our trip. Do you have the map? I think we should find a place to stop before it starts pouring. Give it! You can't navigate for us. You don't even know where we are. Because you're holding it upside down. Give it to me. If I remember right, we take a turn off the main road over here, and if we wrap around this little mountain ridge up here, there's a pretty little mountainside town with an inn we can spend the night in. There's a really nice hot spring there, too. Oh, wouldn't that be perfect after bumping around in this horse carriage all day? Oh, yeah, I know a little bit about that town. I've been there before. Well, in the little bit of free time I have, I like to travel to all the different hot springs in the county and try the baths. Did you know that there are some hot springs that have little mandarin oranges floating around in them and a group of capybaras to swim around in the spring? Isn't that cute? No, I'm not making an excuse to stop there. Those clouds look really dark and scary. It's definitely gonna rain soon, trust me. I did field survey for 3 years in military academy. I know rain clouds when I see them. It's not. I'm not trying to sneak a peek at you in the bath. What are you talking about? Well, yeah, they do. They do have mixed baths. No, I can't go in together with you. No, not the women's one. You're never gonna stop teasing me, are you? You're so exhausting. Well, I know we've already kind of crossed that line, but I still get butterflies, you know. I have to slowly work my way into intimate situations with you, or I get shy. I know, there's no reason to be, but that's just how I am. You don't make it any easier, by the way. Always doing things to fluster me. This is your idea of a game. It's not very fun. Anyways, this is a little surprising. Well, all of this, I mean, this whole trip. It's not very like you to throw yourself into royal duties like state visits to other kingdoms. I thought you hated that stuff. Oh, sudden interest, huh? You know I don't believe that, you little rebel. You fought your dad tooth and nail to avoid any royal responsibilities for years. Why the sudden change? Oh, sorry. Did I say something to upset you? That's not what I meant by it. I was just curious. Sorry. Sure. We can talk about it later if you want. I love you too, Your Highness. Now, back to the task at hand. Avoiding the storm. And deciding which bath to try first. They have a really nice inn with a full dinner spread and everything. Oh, you're right. Sorry, it's definitely not. It's not a vacation. It's a work trip. Right this way, Your Highness. I'll go get the caravan set up in rooms for the night, and then I'll take you to your room. Yes, Your Highness, your room. We can talk about it later, but it'll look too strange if we share a room here. After that, I can guide you through the inn and accompany you for the remainder of the day as part of my regular duties, Your Highness. Alright, get the horses lodged in the stables and take the carriages down the side road alongside the inn. Take Her Highness's belongings inside, please. What's that, Your Highness? Oh, no, we have plenty of money. I lobbied the council for extra travel budget for the trip in case of emergencies. Well, I would say this constitutes an emergency. Wouldn't you? Yes, the hot springs are an emergency too. Look, I'll figure out an excuse when I write the report later. Don't worry about it. Good afternoon. On behalf of the Kingdom of Merlada and Her Highness the Princess of Merlada, we're in need of lodging for the night. Can you tell me which rooms you have available? Oh. Oh, that sounds nice. What do you think, Your Highness? Oh, come on now. It might be a little bit extra, but why not take this opportunity to enjoy yourself a little? You've been so busy the last month. Okay. Okay, that sounds great, sir. Let's do it. All right, Your Highness. Shall we go? Are you starting to get into it a little more now? Good. Let's make the most of this, okay? You can go back to girl boss foreign dignitary mode tomorrow. Excuse me, sir. Would you mind giving us a little more history about the room? Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh, wow. Wow, I didn't know it went back so far. I knew about the luxury suites, but I had no idea about the one specifically for the royal family. Oh, God, I bet your bed is going to feel so soft. Hopefully it won't feel too much like home, or else it won't feel like much of a vacation. Oh, here we are. This must be the royal suite. Thank you, sir. Do you have any details about dinner so we can plan around it? Doesn't that sound delicious? What time do you feel like eating tonight, Your Highness? What's wrong? Oh, Your Highness, you don't need to worry about me. I was planning on eating downstairs with the men anyways. Well, yes, we do have the funds for me to have the nice 5-course meal with you, but really, Your Highness, there's no need to... As you wish, Your Highness. Of course, sir. We'd be more than happy to pay the difference. The princess would also like to add an extra course to the meals for our guards. I can arrange for the payments on her behalf. Absolutely, sir. I'll be back soon, Your Highness. Please get comfortable and settle in, okay? You should go take a look at the garden. It's beautiful this time of year. Sorry for making you wait. That took longer than I thought it would, but I got everything set up. Do you mind if I come in? You're right. I know I don't have to ask, but it's just a habit at this point. That's a very pretty nightgown. Did they give it to you for the room? Oh? No, it just doesn't look very familiar, that's all. They have really nice robes here for wearing in the inn. No, I wasn't staring. I just noticed it. That doesn't mean I was staring. Well, I glanced long enough to notice that it accentuates you. Anyways, how are you enjoying it so far? Were you sitting by the garden before I came back? I see the doors slid open. Oh, just okay, huh? Hey, what's wrong? You've had that frustrated look on your face all day. I'm a very curious person, you know. I can't stand seeing you obviously mulling something around in your pretty head without telling me about it. Oh, the innkeeper? Oh yeah, he seemed nice enough. What about him? Oh, of course I noticed. Every time I would ask him something, he would answer to you instead and wouldn't even look at me. Yeah, of course. You're the princess. I'm just a knight. Well, do I look bothered by it? I mean, maybe I should be, but that's just not how things are when you're dealing with the royal family. You know, there's a certain amount of ceremony that comes with that, and I'm okay with being in the background. You know how things are. Oh, you're so persistent. I told you I'm fine. If all I have to do is be ignored a few times and I get to be with you all the time, I'm okay with it. Ah, I see. Is this why you were upset earlier today, too? Trust me, I know it's frustrating keeping our relationship in the dark, but you know we have to. It's forbidden for us to be close like that. I could get jailed for life or even put to the sword for using my position to be romantic with you, even if we've known each other for years. And I'd hate to see what the king does to you if he finds out. He might marry you off to some foreign prince or lock you away in the castle. You know he already has his eye on you for being difficult with him and avoiding your responsibilities. Wait, don't tell me. Is that what this trip is about? Look, baby, I know you hate this stuff. You don't need to lean into your official duties more for our sake. Yeah, sure, the king might give you more freedom if you follow his wishes and start acting like a princess should, but what happens then? I mean, do you think he'll just tell you good job and let you marry me? Well, what is it? Really? No, I had no idea. I mean, I knew the king was old, but I didn't know he was having health issues. court's been awfully good at hiding it, huh? Is that why you've been more involved in working? You're next in line for the crown, so I guess you have a lot of catching up to do to get ready for it. What do you mean, not exactly? When did your little brother get made crown prince? Isn't he only 13? He's way too young to be heir apparent. I mean, I know that your father prefers him, but there's no way he can be king. You would be the obvious choice, even if you've been shirking your royal duties. So this trip is actually a fight to get your father to make you the heir again. Once you're queen, I suppose no one can tell you who you can and can't marry. Well, we better get to work and make as much of an impact as possible, huh? Well, we can save the rest of that for tomorrow. I know it's going to be a long day, so let's just relax for now and enjoy the inn. I think it's getting close to dinner time. You really didn't have to have them bring me any of the fancy food, you know. I'm more than happy to go eat with everyone else. If I'm always up here, won't that look a little suspicious? I I guess you're right. I am your personal guardsman. It's kind of my job. Sorry if I'm a little on edge about it. I just really don't want anyone to catch on. Oh, that must be the food. Here, let me go get the door. Yes? Oh, excellent. Come right in, sir. All right. Here we are, Your Highness. The moment we've been waiting for. Okay, well, maybe I was the one that was really waiting for it really hard. Ah, thank you. Oh, I know I'll be enjoying this. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, what should I eat first? I have no idea. I'm a little overwhelmed. Ooh, how about the grilled duck? Oh, that venison looks good too. Look at that pretty red sauce on there. Oh, and the pheasant. Yeah, you should try that. I think I saw you licking your lips just then. Oh, God. I don't think I've ever been so stuffed in my life. Wow. I can't remember the last time I had a meal that satisfying. Did you like it? Did you get enough to eat? Oh, good. I hope that helped you relax a little. Mm-hmm. If I could spend my entire life roaming the countryside and eating good food, I think I could die happy. I can see a little bit of light coming back to your eyes again. You must be feeling better. No, I wasn't staring at your eyes. I was looking at. I glanced at you, and I looked, and I saw that. I'm, I'm just glad that you look like you're feeling a little better. That's all. You know what might make you feel even more relaxed? No, I'm thinking about the private hot spring bath that's connected to our room. Right? Oh, that would really heal my aching bones. Ugh. I do not sound like an old man. How could you not be excited about a hot spring, though? I honestly, I can't believe I was able to wait this long before jumping in. Together. I don't, I don't, I don't know. Yeah, that's true. It is my job. Well, I guess we probably should, right? I mean, I promised to keep an eye on you, and if something could happen while you're in there and I'm not around, I'm not trying to justify it. I'm just saying, it would be a bad idea to be separated for a long time while you're outside in the hot spring, even though it is supposed to be private. Why do you always have to call me out like that? Do you just want to hear me say it? All right, fine. Yes, I also want to go into the bath with you. But both that and the thing that I said before can be true at the same time. Well, quit it. Every time you do that to see me get all flustered, it takes a week off of my lifespan. Here, look at this. They gave us these really nice bathrobes for after the bath. I will lay them on the table here so we can put them on afterwards, okay? Well, are you ready to go in? Oh, you're already undressing. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm working on it. Hold on. Hmm? Oh, now who's the shy one? And all I did was take off my shirt. Okay. No, it's not my first time seeing you like that. I know. Just keep your towel on. We don't know how safe it is out there. Well, I don't know. Maybe someone's peeping. Hey, hey, wait up. Ah, that's good. Ah, that feels amazing. Right? Oh, that's so good. Ah, isn't it beautiful in here? Ah, I could stay in here all night. Hmm? What are you thinking? What are you thinking about? Do you mean, are things going to be alright just in general? Oh, of course, baby. I'm sure that navigating all the palace politics is difficult and can be stressful, but you're talented and smart, and I know you can come out on top of things. I'm not going anywhere either. I'll always be here to help you. And once the time comes, we can be together openly and have everything we know we deserve to have. It's just a matter of time. Well, if it does turn into infighting between all the court factions, I think we have a pretty good case to win the throne. I mean, you have the strongest claim to the throne, no matter what anyone says. You have support from some key members of the court, and you and I have the loyalty of a majority of the palace guard. As long as we stay vigilant, we'll be just fine, baby. Mm-hmm. I promise. I'll always love you no matter what happens. I'll always come back to you. But that's enough about that. Let's just enjoy our time here together. It's not every day you get to enjoy such a nice hot spring bath, even as a woman of royalty. Oh, I can feel all my worries melting away. Hmm? Oh, yeah. I guess the rain hasn't gotten here yet. Well, I mean, listen, I don't know. It could still. There's plenty of time. It still could start. I mean, you saw those clouds. You saw how dark they were. Those are rain clouds, thunderstorm clouds. What? No, I wouldn't lie about something like that. Listen, who knows? Maybe it'll still rain later. Maybe it just hasn't gotten here yet. Maybe they're just moving really slow. They're just looking all imposing and everything there. No, no, look. The rain clouds still look like they're there. It's kind of dark. I can't really tell, but it looks like they're still there. Who knows? It might rain a little bit later. You don't know. Oh, shut up and just enjoy the hot spring.